like a mind massage.
Start simple and work your way backwards.
Alex is never leaving our boat.
Is up still up, or is up now down? Sheared that bolt and that bolt and that bolt.
Yes!
This is not Miami Vice, this is Marsh Harbor Vice.
All right, we have an unexpected pleasure to work on this morning because our dinghy will not go down into the water, and this is like having your car in the garage and not being able to get up the garage door. This is our car, pretty much so, and we can't go anywhere with it. So what we have to do is chase. It's an electrical thing for sure, and it's probably a corrosion issue. And then we have MacGyver working on the thing right there. And tell us what you got going on there.
It's a rocker switch. We took it apart to see if we could clean all the contacts, make sure it was making a good, solid contacts. Now, the only thing I'm concerned about is when I put it back together, is up still up, or is up now down?
Oh,
we'll find out in a minute.
We're gonna find. Oh, it's so
but
exciting.
it's clicking again. So now we'll revert back to the iPhone photograph.
Yep.
And put the terminals back on properly.
Yep. Are you gonna use some dielectric grease on
I think we should.
600 grit sandpaper to really get the corrosion off the ends. Let's see, this may just do the work. Yeah, I've been saving that for a special occasion just for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Party time.
Party time. All right, so we took pictures of all this before we, so we know where to put everything back. So Alex is, and he's also taken these bunches of wires and electrical taped them together so they stay together because there are positives and negatives of each. This is all 12 volt. So it's not going to kill you, it's just going to be like a little fun shock.
All right, let's go put some power to it.
Dude! Yes! Victory!
Alex is never leaving our boat.
You know what's gonna happen?
Alex, I'm exchanging you for my husband.
So, I knew this was gonna happen. So what's gonna happen is Alex is gonna wake up with a big headache. And we're gonna be on the way to French Polynesia, and there's no way you can turn back.
What's the learning lesson? Start simple and work your way backwards.
Right.
We've been here in Marsh Harbor since Thursday afternoon. We are moving off, going to head south, see if we can find some prettier places. Time to get the anchor out.
So what happened when we were leaving anchor over Marsh Harbor was our windlass exploded on us, and we have to get that fixed. So this magnet of the marina has sucked us back in, so we can, it's Sunday, so we can't get parts, so we need to wait till tomorrow. And right now we're assessing the situation, and we have Alex Field over here, assessor extraordinaire.
Here you go.
And we are just trying to figure out what's the issue so we can get it fixed first thing in the morning. Get the heck out of Dodge.
So it sheared that bolt and that bolt and that bolt. So it did have 4 bolts in it.
Okay. How do we get them out?
That's a good question. That's what I was trying to see. I don't know.
So we found out when they changed the original windlass, they've re-drilled kind of in a poor way the holes to put in the new windlass. Cause these bolts to shear.
All right.
Let's try to put those together like that. Yeah, see? There it goes. There it goes.
Yeah.
It's telling us if this stud is a threaded stud.
Okay.
And if so, then you wouldn't have to take the housing off.
Okay.
Looks like a lot of salt.
But it also makes it a special bolt
Right. Okay.
that maybe you're
Sure,
going to
these
have to
marine
find
places.
at a marine
Yeah,
store. So if this is the case and these really are just threaded, maybe they have. That's just not a whole lot of bolt in there.
Oh, this is not Miami Vice, this is Marsh Harbor Vice.
Got it. Its days are numbered.
How do they install these things?
I wonder if I can use this piece of wood to lift this up.
Alex, I have one question to ask you.
What's that?
Is it time to bolt?
Gee.
Can we fix the patient? Is there hope?
I think there's hope. Yeah, this is going to be a process of like trying to sandwich this together without this 50-pound winch falling out. And then I'm going to try to use this board. Once we get it up, I'm going to start stuffing stuff under it to try to keep it held up.
Yeah.
I think the fact that those holes going through the deck are so wide,
Yeah.
and that movement eventually jerked on them and they just
Do we still have that movement?
We will. We're basically putting it back the way it was, which worked, but we need to be very mindful of it until you get it pulled apart and done correctly. Juergen's idea was about the two stainless steel plates. I think that's a good fix.
Yeah.
Or having this re-glassed and redone.
Right, totally.
Those are your best two fixes.
I got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one bolt through. We still got a long ways to go.
How they got a different size, the holes don't match up, and they had to do what they had to do. But the normal thing is these always break off.
Oh, they do.
Always break off because the corrosion. That's a normal thing.
How often does that happen?
This could be good for like 5-6 years.
Okay.
For the whole life of a charter, but
Okay.
you just have some, some gas. Depends on how it is. They're pulling up on the anchor, and these will snap. They will corrode and they will snap. Okay. Now they will be a bugger to come out. I don't know. That's
Yeah, it looks like they just
Drilled new holes.
I got all of these because they were
them
here
off.
and I got them all
Oh.
out.
and then drilled new holes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So they snapped before,
Yeah.
and they
that's
tapped the new
The new ones.
And now they've already snapped.
So I got those out, but we couldn't find the right hardware.
Then they put a piece of starboard. They made like a back plate.
Sometimes the charter companies, they swap them from a different boat. So it's like
Yep.
they only have one, and then you
Yep.
slap them down, and trust me, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I do it.
So we're getting the making sure the anchor doesn't fall down, so we can take the chain off the anchor shank. Piece of cake, right, guys? Boat stuff's easy.
Got it? Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
There we go.
The next challenge is going to be us aligning those screws with the base.
Yep.
Laurenzo was able to get 3 new bolts tapped to fit our windlass. So if it slips, that means the worm gear is going?
Well, no, not right away. It could mean that the gypsy is not tight enough.
Tight enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as your gypsy's spinning,
Yeah.
the worm gear's good.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
If the gypsy stops spinning and you're hearing noises and pops, that means your worm gear's properly sorted out.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, awesome. So we can just tighten up this, and then we will triple.
So after 3 nights at the dock, we are finally coming over to Hopetown. We got our windlass fixed, thanks to Laurenzo. And now we are approaching Hopetown and looking forward to getting on our bikes and doing some riding. Look at that backdrop of the beautiful lighthouse in Hopetown and the Abacos. Ron's getting our bikes ready. Our first adventure.
All right.
Finally,
Yes.
we're getting off the boat in our dinghy.
We are.
Over the years, Hopetown has become a very sought-after vacation spot because of its quaint, picturesque appearance and historic features. The pastel-colored wooden homes and businesses here are fine examples of Loyalist architecture. In addition to its rich and diverse history, there are several gift shops, restaurants, and cottages lining the town's narrow streets. Every visitor experiences the relaxed pace of a bygone era, where cars are forbidden and you get around on foot, golf cart, or bicycle. Hopetown was devastated by Hurricane Dorian and is still in the process of rebuilding. It has a long way to go, but great progress has been made. So we've had a good bike ride out to Tahiti Beach, and now we are headed to a beach bar, get some food and some drinks, right on the beach.
Oh, this is perfect.
This is awesome.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. I want one of those chairs. Look at that. Oh.
It's like a mind massage.
"120 feet above sea level sits the Elbow Reef Lighthouse, providing mariners a beacon of light since 1864 to warn against the treacherous shoals and reefs lining the shoreline of Elbow Key. The iconic candy cane paint job on the exterior of the light was designed to help mariners distinguish Elbow Reef Light from other lighthouses in the Bahamas. A survivor of Hurricane Dorian back in 2019, it is a symbol of hope and renewal for Elbow Key and Hopetown. Unlike almost every lighthouse in existence, Elbow Reef is the only manned light station in the world which has not been electrified. It has a weight mechanism that is hand cranked every several hours to maintain the sequence of 5 white flashes every 15 seconds. The lamp burns kerosene oil with a wick and mantle at the rate of 1 gallon per night. The light is then focused as it passes through the optics of a first-order Fresnel lens, which floats on a bed of mercury. 2 lighthouse keepers currently share the duties of keeping the light lit and the lens spinning. They climb 101 steps to reach the lens room every 2 hours while the light is illuminated. The lighthouse is also surrounded by 8 outbuildings, including 2 keepers' quarters, also built in 1862, but all badly damaged in the 2019 Hurricane Dorian. The views from the top of the lighthouse are breathtaking, and it's well worth a visit if you are in the area. We have had a great 24 hours in Hopetown, and we are jumping off the mooring ball for a wild anchorage tonight, just outside of the harbor, so not too different than being in here. Got a little bit of a rainbow going on up here. We've just left Hopetown and are sailing back to Abacos Marina so we can drop off Alex and Stacey from the airport. Final swim.
This is the last swim before jumping on the airplane.
Oh, I wish you guys could go down and snorkel with us.
I know.
Stay another day, don't go! We loved having Alex and Stacey on board, but were disappointed that much of their stay was plagued with boat issues. But they were so good to roll with the punches. Next time, we hope it will be a different story.